So today I was working on a Hyundai Ioniq electric parking brake. So mostly all the Hyundai's car has like a problem. They get a sign EBP. So I'm gonna show you over here. So it's on now. See those one? It usually come on when we start driving like less than half a mile. So it's that one, EPB. So that's what is going on. So I'm gonna show you guys why it's come. So over here I took the rear tire off. Usually they have either on the left or right. So mine is on the right side. Where the problem is, so I took the wheel off on the right passenger side, and so pretty much what's going on, that's a electric parking brake is connector is right here. So usually when a car sends the signal, it'll go through here, and that's put the brakes onto over here. So the problem is in this side, the connector. So one of the wire is loose, or it's sometimes it get connected, sometimes not. So I'm gonna open this up and then try to see which wire is it, and then I'm gonna try to repair or fix it. We can put on a new one, but it's just for tiny thing. They have to replace like whole thing, and it costs like a $350 for the wire, and then plus labor. It probably cost you like close to $1,000. So if you somehow you can fix that, that will be much cheaper, I guess. Well, anyway, I'm gonna give it a try, and let's see how this goes. So I did open the connector, and that's what it look like. So what I did, I took this piece off. Is you just have to slide it sideways with a screwdriver, and then this thing you have to twist left or right and pull, and it come off. So one of these wire was getting disconnect, so I'm gonna try to figure that out if this come off, and so I can repair a little bit more and check. So let's see if this come off. If it doesn't come off, then I have to work on this, and I also have to check and make sure there shouldn't be any wire losing behind this, but I'm gonna double check that too. So and we'll see. So to fix this, what I did, I noticed one of these on I was right. So this connector was fine, but on that side it was, I already fixed now, but it was like a little bit has a space in there. So see these mouths, this was closed, but this one was a little open. So what I did, I did a scooch a little bit and make it tighter. So when I'm gonna push that connector, hopefully it won't lose again. So that should be solve the problem for that one, and we'll see. So I did put the connector back in, and so what I did, the way I told you earlier, like I scooch a little bit and scooch a little bit more, and then I push in and then twist a couple times this left and right, and then I push harder and tap a couple times, and then I wouldn't go in there, and then I put the seal breakers too back in there, and it's pretty tight. And also I did check the car, and I didn't see any sign. So like when I start a car, and there is no EPB sign, but most of the time it come on when we drive, you know. So I have to put the tires back in, and then also see the brakes also working too. Then I'm gonna check auto hold and everything, and we'll see. Now we'll update, you know, if any problem comes back, and then we'll have to do it, find different way. So that's the sign I was talking about, electric parking brake. So it only come on when I drive. Usually come like after we drive like half a mile or a mile. So that's the problem I was working on to fix that. It's called EBP Electric Parking Brake. Okay, so today I'm opening this tires, rear tires on the right passenger side, second time. So the first time I was trying to fix this connector, and it did improvement a little bit, like it took a little time more than before to bring a sign back. But now I'm thinking, I know the problem is right now. This is I did a research a little bit more. So this is the motor right here, and this is the connector, and that's cable. So the problem is in this connector, okay? So that needs to be replaced. But before I replace that, because sometimes it works, sometimes not, so I'm gonna give it one more try. So what I'm gonna do, see this space in there, so I'm gonna take that out, and then push this connector more down. So that's my second attempt. I'm gonna take that out. It's just extra space they put in there for other purpose, but I have enough space a little bit in here, so I'm gonna push this down and give them another chance to see if this will be okay. Otherwise, if it still have the same problem, then I'm gonna go ahead replace this connector. Okay, so what I did, I pushed this down a little bit, so now that was the space I took out earlier from there. So you can tell that if I'm putting this back, it will go in there, because now I push down a little bit this more, but it didn't go all the way down. So there, the layer, the underneath this layer I'm talking about, not this one, I'm talking about that one. So that's a space a little bit left, because of this was there before, but when we put this, it's also get lift up a little bit more. But now you can see it's not going in there because I push a little bit more, and that's the max. it won't go further than that. It doesn't matter what. So that's my last hoop and try. And now I'm gonna keep that space out, and I'm gonna put a wheel on, and we'll see. If this time it still not work, then I'm gonna go ahead and replace this one, because I know nothing wrong with this cable. So okay, so that's final update about the EPB sign in the car. So it's been a while, I didn't see the sign back, but I know it's gonna come back one day, just for once while. But for right now, it didn't show up for at least almost 2-3 days, and as I drive almost 800 miles after that, so I didn't see any problem yet. It did show up like a little bit of months, but most of the time it doesn't show up at all. So alright, so we'll see.